Surprise, surprise, I'm going live. What's up, you guys? It's Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a live free reading session. If you're watching this after it's already been uploaded, it will say session closed. So I'm sorry that you missed it. However, you can still take part in this opportunity to have a sale. I'm doing a sale that is not on my website. You can actually get $10 off an in-depth reading. It's only $44. It's a PayPal only sale. So here's my PayPal address, paypal.me/rainbowharmony. An in-depth reading covers multiple topics, so you can ask multiple questions on multiple topics. I just won't be able to do a talents and gifts reading. So if you want to know what your talents are, what your purpose is, or really questions about that something about your life purpose, I can't answer those questions because that's a different reading on my website, but pretty much any question or topic you have besides that, I can answer. So if you want to know about your love and your career, or about your job search, and you also want a love message, or you have questions about a couple different situations in your life, an in-depth reading covers that. My in-depth reading is usually $55, but you can get $10 off the next couple days only. I might extend this sale through the weekend. I'll put a post up about this as well with a direct link. But I just wanted to shout that out first. And I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I have been doing personal readings for all day and I'm on a roll, and I just thought I'd end my work session today by going live for free. I know I've been promising you guys I'm going to be doing these live free readings more, and I figured since I had some extra energy today that I would go for it. So, hey, you guys. Hi, Yamina. Hi, Graphiz. Hi, KG. Hi, Zine. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Shippy. Hi, Urvashi. Hi, Kat. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Earth Angel. What's up, Vera? So great to see you guys. It's pretty cool seeing some regular familiar names here. Love connecting with you all. Okay, so let's start with Liberate Your Soul. I live in Costa Rica. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I've always wanted to go there. You're thinking about going to Hawaii. Should you go? Okay, let's pull you some cards. Should you go to Hawaii? Currently in Costa Rica. Okay, so definitely, I see this in your future. I feel like you've had this vision to go to Hawaii for a reason. When you get a repeated message to go to a certain place, and it's on your mind, and it's this vision, it's this fantasy, it's this idea, I really believe that happens for a reason. My whole life I had dreamed of going to Paris, and I kind of just put it off because I thought, oh, that's just a pipe dream, whatever. And funny enough, Paris, France has been a huge part of my life, and I go there often. I have a lot of work there now. It ended up happening. So I kind of feel this vibe for you, like, yes, you will be going to Hawaii. This is a really good opportunity for you. I'm not sure if you're in a relationship and you're going with this person, but it kind of feels to me like you're gonna be in a relationship there, whether you're going with someone or maybe you're gonna meet someone there. So it makes me wonder if there's a part of you that's thinking, maybe this is where my twin flame is, or maybe where my soulmate is, or something. It kind of seems like there's an energy around love in Hawaii for you. So, yes, I do see you going on this journey. The first cards that came out, though, were talking about responsibility and like looking for a job or abundance or a money situation. And I do see that working out for you, but I just see a word of caution here to make sure you have all your ducks in a row before you go. Like, land the job before you go, or have a good idea. Maybe you're going to be doing some type of work exchange there, like woofing or work away. That might be a good way to get your foot in the door in Hawaii. And then you'll be able to look for a job from there. So, yes, I see, yes, go for it. If this is what you want, go with the flow. Seems like your energy is taking you there. So I wouldn't make any rash decisions after this reading, but definitely think about it. And the cards are looking good for you for Hawaii. So I hope that resonates. And I'm going to go ahead and take some more questions. So, okay, so Beauty by MJ. Do you see a job for me anytime soon? I really need advice financial wise. Okay. I feel like a job for you doing something creative is going to work best. I did catch your name. It said Beauty by MJ, so maybe you're doing beauty or that's something you like to do. Not sure if that's a job or a hobby, but honestly, if you're into that, excuse me, I'm seeing some messages about that, like building your portfolio, continuing to work on social media, a future for you with a lot of freelance work, a really great lifestyle. Within 3 months, I see a job for you. It seems like something more steady. It seems like an actual job where you go to a workplace. Whatever that is, I see a message about making that creative. So maybe this is you like working at a Mac store, working at Sephora, working at a makeup counter, or doing something where you're able to use your hands a lot or be creative. Customer service is kind of rough for you. Those are jobs that you always tend to land because you have a really like boisterous, fun personality and you're very helpful. But I feel like you're just done with that type of work and it's frustrating. So finding a job where you can be more hands-on with some type of product or be more creative is going to be best. I see an opportunity around that. Yeah, and we keep seeing fun, like doing something fun, taking a risk, freelance, self-employment. So whatever this job is, let this job work for you. Use this job to help you to expand your portfolio or to expand your makeup kit or to be able to, in your off time, work on social media or getting your portfolio together. This job feels temporary. It feels like something that you do for about a year while you're developing some type of freelance work and then you're kind of on your path with that. So just keep going. You're really close to living that lifestyle where you're controlling your schedule and I don't see you have any problems getting clients. So just keep going and you're ready. I just feel like you're ready. So I hope that that message resonates with you and we're going to take some more questions here. I don't know why, you guys, but this deck has really been speaking to me today. I actually picked this up at a store here in Tbilisi, Georgia, where I'm living right now. Just a random card deck. Been working with it for a couple weeks, and I feel like it's primed and ready to go. Like, I've been getting some real messages through this, so want to introduce you guys to my new deck. Kind of random, but did you know that you can use a regular deck of playing cards for tarot? Just want to show you guys real quick. This would be wands, okay? The spades, that's actually going to be your swords cards. The diamonds is pentacles, okay? And am I forgetting anything? And hearts is actually cups. So you can just Google online like how to translate a regular playing card deck to a tarot deck and you can pull cards. So this is great for people that like just want a tarot deck and you just can go down to the corner store and get this and start messing around with it. And sometimes these decks end up being pretty interesting. So just thought I'd shout that out. Does anybody else out there use playing card decks for tarot? I've seen some tarot readers out there that that's all they use. I think it's so interesting. All right. Yeah, it's basically a tarot deck without the major arcana. And we do have kings and queens and stuff in here. That's right, Flower. That's pretty cool. Okay, Lisi or Liasi. Does he like me as a friend or more? Okay, so let's pull for both categories. Friend or more. So friend. Or more. Okay, this is an interesting message. I'm gonna unpack this as quickly as I can. This is one of those spreads I really feel like I had a full half hour for, but real quick, yes, the answer is yes. He definitely likes you. I got the unrequited love card reversed, and in this placement, to me, it means like your feelings are returned. And then we see they're interested in a relationship with you. They definitely feel some vibes here with you. I also see this message like they're not really gonna pursue you romantically just yet. They want to kind of just let things flow naturally. They're not really ready to take that risk. I also see them needing to release someone. So it's either they're currently in a relationship with someone else or they just recently released someone or they're like still not over their ex. So I feel like a complication with a third party situation. Maybe that's something you're aware of or not, but they're like gonna release that person and I feel like they have strong connection to you, strong feelings for you. Um, but I also see someone coming in your life. Okay, so the situation feels very complicated. Not in a bad way necessarily. It's just they're gonna be kind of dragging their feet, letting things happen naturally. You guys are gonna like have a chance to like explore this a little bit, but then there's gonna be an opportunity, a crossroads where a new person comes in for you. So this is just saying trust the situation. This person's in your life for a reason, and the new person that's coming in, you're also meant to meet them. I don't think anyone who comes in your life, especially romantically, is by accident. Um, but basically, they might not. This new person is going to be very tempting for you, like very alluring, soulmate connection. It might be that this person loses their chance because this new person rushes in. So if they're still not sure, they're hot and cold, or they're still trying to figure out that what's going on with this other person or release it, it might be too late. So you're gonna ultimately have a choice between this person and someone else. That's what I see. So have fun with that. But the answer is yes, they definitely have feelings for you. I wouldn't make any rash decisions with this or be impulsive. Like, know this information, but they're just trying to like see what happens here. They're also trying to take care of something else. So you guys will keep flirting and hanging out, and there's gonna be this connection, but there's somebody new coming in. Okay, there's another person. So you're gonna have options. I hope that resonates with you. And I just want to shout out real quick to everyone who's here. Every time I go live, I always do like a giveaway or a discount or something. So this is a discount that is not on my website. It's a PayPal only discount. You can get $10 off my in-depth reading. So my in-depth reading is usually $55. I'm going to give it to you guys for $44. Just go to paypal.me/rainbowharmony, enter in the amount, and in the notes, you can write your question or you can just email me your question. Actually, questions, because the in-depth reading allows you to ask multiple questions about multiple topics. So you can ask about love and career, or you can ask about like a couple different situations that are happening in your life. So you can ask a bunch of questions. This is for the next couple days only. Offering this to you guys. It's not on my site, so it's kind of like a secret sale. And this is the price that my regular one topic reading usually costs. So you can ask multiple questions. It's a great price. I've got some free space in my schedule. I just got a ton of readings done this week. So I wanted to offer this to you guys if you're interested. If you want to think about it, feel free to just take a screenshot. And you know, no worries if you don't want to take part in this sale, because I always have free readings on my channel all the time, and it's a blessing to me that you guys are just watching and hanging out with me right now. Okay, so this is only for people who really are wanting a reading and like want a sale, or who've been thinking about purchasing already. Okay, so let's go ahead and take some more questions. So Ebony M. I've been feeling stuck for a while, but I'm also seeing a lot of synchronicities. Can you please clarify what's next for me? So, what's coming next on your path? Now, realize right now it's Mercury retrograde, so things appear as if they're moving backwards, and we can kind of get that stuck feeling right now. It's really a time for like rest or rejuvenation, or it's great to do during Mercury retrograde. Reapply, reassess, reach out. Maybe that's why all y'all's exes are reaching out right now. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. Feeling like that is very normal right now, but you've been seeing some synchronicities. What is next for you? I think this I think this is a message saying you're a little hesitant to move forward, because you just don't really want to struggle right now. There was some struggles in the recent past, and like you just got your energy back after that, and you're just like, ah, really? I gotta like put myself out there again. So there's a little bit of fear, which I think is really normal in your situation, but you're really being called towards some type of career opportunity. So I see a career opportunity coming in your life. I'm wondering how is this gonna come? Wondering how is this gonna come? I see something about you like browsing the internet or something and coming across some type of post or some type of opportunity. It's a career opportunity. And so it's possible you'll be like moving jobs or something soon. Um, it's also possible because I see something about your finances actually. So it's like a new job or it's a promotion or it's a new job or it's a promotion or it's a raise or it's like a side job or a side hustle or like an idea that comes. And what this does is it helps you to save up for travel. So I'm not sure if you're trying to move somewhere further away or you have a dream to travel some further away or you have a dream to travel somewhere, but it has to do with that. So I'm just saying stay dedicated. That's a message for you, and make sure you set really clear intentions. So in order to move forward, it's important to remember you're the one that controls your life and your energy. Sometimes if you feel stuck, you can't move forward unless you set a clear intention. Now, in your mind, you can know, my intention is to make some more money, or my intention is to like do this awesome thing, or like to travel to this place, or to get a better apartment, or whatever. But sometimes it's hard to anchor that energy down because our mind is processing so much information every day, and we have stress and worries and stuff that come up. So, a great way to set your intentions in a clear way is simply just to write down what you want on a piece of paper and keep it by your bed. That way, every day when you wake up, you know what you're working for, you kind of remember where you're going, because it's really easy to get distracted in life. It's also very powerful. Word is bond. Another way you can set intentions, and this is the way I like to do it, is you can go on Pinterest and you can make a vision board. I was actually trying to manifest traveling the world, which is what I've been doing now for over a year. And so it was about 3 or 4 years ago. And I was broke and living with like four roommates, and I had this job that was exhausting. And I just like one day went on Pinterest and started pinning a bunch of pictures of all the places I wanted to travel and go to and what I wanted my life to be like. And I made it a secret vision board and I just added to it every day, and it just started making me feel like, you know what, maybe I can have more freedom, maybe I can make this happen. It just helped me to hope for something more than just my boring routine of a life I was living at the time. And I noticed a lot of changes happen in my life after then. It's kind of like, have you guys seen that movie, The Secret? It's kind of like that. It really is true. If you make a vision board or write down a list of things you want, it's very powerful, and we can make things happen. You're going to have to be the one to do the work. You're going to have to be the one to follow through to make these visions reality. But the most powerful part of the manifestation process is just getting clear about your vision. So get things out of your head and onto a piece of paper or onto some type of vision board. If you're feeling lazy, just write a note in your phone. That's how I've been all year long. Every new moon, I write a list of intentions in my phone, and just writing it down sometimes is enough for me to manifest those things. It's so weird how that works. I've experimented with it. There's months where I just decided, you know what, I'm not going to manifest anything. I'm just going to see what happens. And then the next month, I'll just write down what I want. And like, it's crazy. Like, a lot more will happen in those months where I remember to do my intentions. So, research manifesting with the moon cycle. You can watch my playlist called Manifest with Me in March. It teaches you how to do a manifestation process using the moon cycle. Make that vision board, write your list down, and go for it. But to answer your question, there's definitely some type of opportunity coming in with your finances and career. So just stay open, and you're going to be leaving something behind. So it might be like a toxic situation. Maybe it's someone in your life that's draining your energy, or it's a job that doesn't suit you, or it's just a place you live you don't like, or a lifestyle or a habit or routine you have. There's definitely a lot of changes coming up. So don't hesitate. You know, you're not going to really have a lot of struggle on this path. It's going to be work, but I don't really see any roadblocks coming. Your path seems clear. And I think these synchronicities are trying to tell you like something good is coming, and just like be open. So I hope that that resonates with you. Beautiful messages coming out today, you guys. Just want to shout out real quick that even if you aren't able to get your question answered today, if you're interested, you've already been thinking about getting a reading from me, I have a really great sale right now. It's through PayPal only. I'm not putting this on my website. It's kind of like a secret sale. You can get $10 off my in-depth reading. My in-depth reading is usually $55, but this would only be $44. So all you do is type this address in, enter this amount. In the notes, write your question, or you can email me your question. Notes, write your question, or you can email me your questions. And the great thing about an in-depth reading is that it's longer. It's more than 35 minutes, and you can ask multiple questions about multiple topics. So if you just got a bunch of questions, or you have a couple different areas of your life you want to see cards for, this is a really great way to get that with this reading. So next couple days only. Hope you guys appreciate it. Feel free to take a screenshot if you want to think about it. And yeah. So, looking through your questions. Vipasha Gupta, should I prepare for PhD or not? This is a good question. This is a big path. This is even more school. Let's see what the path will look like potentially if you do take the PhD path, and then we'll see what the path looks like if you don't. Okay, so if you don't take this path, if you don't do the PhD, I do see you being okay, all right? I still see support in your life. I still see you finding your way to a good job. I think you're considering it because you're having difficulty finding a job that suits you, or getting enough abundance, being paid enough, or like you just want more. You want more opportunities, you want to be more empowered in your path, and it just seems like you can't find that right now. So that's why you've been led to this decision. You're like, okay, do I need more education? Do I really just need to finish this through? You've gone as far as to get your master's, and you just feel like you're kind of waiting for an opportunity that's not coming. So you're like, should I be doing something right now if I'm just waiting around? And I see that need. I'm going to say yes. The decision is up to you. You would be okay if you didn't do the PhD. You would still have a beautiful destiny. No matter what path you choose, the universe will support it. There will be opportunities. But over here, we see the sun. And when you ask a yes or no question and you get the sun is a yes card. And this is over in should you get the PhD. We see a lot of generosity and support, so much wisdom that you have to offer taking this program and receiving that PhD. We also see something about you having really strong healer and shaman abilities this PhD will help you in this 3D reality to get that respect you're looking for and to be able to take these abilities to the next level. So I feel like you're supposed to do this. I just feel this energy of, it's frustrating because you're like, oh, back in school, back in that whole thing. But it's just a couple of years and bam, you've got this amazing, amazing accomplishment. And you've made it this far. I feel like doing the PhD, it wouldn't be that much more. I think this is something that will really be great. I see a lot of honor, a lot of respect. I see a book that's published as a result of this process or afterwards. I just feel like it's something you need because of your purpose. It's like a path that feels really like there's fate surrounding it. Once again, if you don't take this path with the PhD, you will still be supported. But there's this really strong energy around getting the PhD. So if that's what your heart is telling you to do, go for it. Take some time to think about it, but trust your heart. There's strong energy around the PhD. It's funny, I pull cards for people on education all the time. I've pulled cards for people that it looks like, okay, you should drop out of school or maybe college isn't for you. And then for some people, getting the master's, the PhD is the best. Everyone's path is different, okay? So, I'm gonna pull some more cards for you guys. Okay, so Alejandro Quintero. I've been looking for apartments to rent. Will I find an apartment? I'm wondering, are you looking for an apartment by yourself, Alejandro, or are you looking for another person? Because I see another person involved in this. It might be a message if you're having trouble to think about a roommate or to think about a friend to live with. If you're really hell-bent on getting your own place, then disregard that. But for some reason, I see another person involved in this. This could be a message to ask a friend to look with you, or to ask around with friends, or to put like a post on your social media and ask about it. There might be someone who has an opportunity or a friend of yours that's moving out of a place. So give me a second. Sorry. Yeah, I think within a couple months. Now, if you need this fast, this could be 4 weeks, but I'm kind of feeling like it could be a couple of months, okay? I also see a message about maybe increasing your budget just a little bit. Sometimes when you're searching for apartments, if you're willing to pay just like $200 more a month, like you can get access to a whole other like array of apartments. Like for instance, when I was looking for apartments in LA, in my budget, it was complete crap and like awful situations. And then I just increased the budget just like a little bit more, and bam, all of a sudden there were like 1-bedroom apartments, lofts, and all this stuff. And I just had to find a way to hustle to get that extra money. But it did challenge me to work harder in my career, and ended up working out, and I got a great place. So I see something about raising the budget, maybe considering a roommate, or if there's a situation with, there's a certain person involved that's going to help you find the apartment, or that is going to tell you about an option, or like a friend that's moving out or something like that. So anything else? I really see something fun for you, like a fun situation. So it's in a great neighborhood, or it's around a bunch of people that you like to be with, or new connections. And yeah, this is definitely gonna happen. I see a peaceful place. It's kind of like you lucked out, and in the end, people are like, "Wow, how did you land this place?" And it's kind of a synchronicity. So maybe that's why you haven't landed it right away. There's like a specific place you're supposed to be. And so just let this process take the time it needs and be patient. You will end up somewhere awesome. So I hope that that resonates with you. So many great questions here, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time choosing. Can't choose. Sorry. Uh, oh my gosh, you guys, I literally can't right now. Okay, so Chelsea, hi Promise, will you tell me how my camping trip is gonna go this weekend with this friend group? Okay, so first of all, I don't see you getting a lot of sleep, which is gonna be fun. So I would suggest before the camping trip, like make yourself sleep as much as you can and like drink a lot of water and just be ready to have fun and like party and have the best time. I definitely see it being fun. I don't really see any drama or anything. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Getting grounded, getting connected in nature. This is a card that says, yes, you should definitely grow or you should definitely go. And I see something about, I don't know if you're going with someone you have a crush on or something, or like someone that you're dating, but I see something like that moves forward because of the camping trip. So it could be if it's just like an all girls thing, maybe you're connecting with someone who has like advice for you or like can hook you up with someone, or it's a situation where you're like getting connected with someone you've had a crush on for a while or a significant other in you or just like doing great because of it. There's a love vibe around this for sure. Let's see anything else about the camping trip. Um, and this is just saying like, this is saying make a decision to enjoy it. If you decide I'm going to go into this camping trip, I'm going to have the best time possible, and you set a good intention, that it'll work out. I think this is kind of cute. It's almost like she's dancing around a campfire or something. This is honestly going to be the best thing for you. Have fun, relax, enjoy in nature. Everything's going to go great. I see there might be one person who kind of gets left out, but I think you're very you have a lot of empathy and you're very sensitive, and like you'll notice that and you'll help include that person. Other than that, everything's going to be great. Prepare for the unexpected. I think you guys might end up leaving a lot later than you think and probably getting there a little bit later. Um, Double check everything that you pack because it's Mercury retrograde right now. But this is a great time to relax and recharge in nature. So I hope that resonates with you. Have fun. You're going to be very tired when you get back home, but it's because you've had the best time. All right, so I'm going to pull some more cards for you guys. Okay, so Sylvie Girl. Hi there, may I ask a question? How does O view me? Thank you. Okay, so there's someone in your life named O. I'm pulling my love deck because I sense this is something kind of romantic. You're wondering, how do they view you? Okay, so right now, this person does view you as a friend. You guys have a really fun, flirty energy. I don't know if this is someone that kind of like hangs out with your group or you met through like some other people in your group. You might be wondering, do they like me or do they like my friend? Because they're kind of flirty with like you and another person I see. But I feel like they're more interested in you. I see chemistry. So they feel the chemistry, like they keep hitting you up or sliding into those DMs or trying to be around you because they feel the chemistry. So I'm going to say this person has vibes for you for sure. Like there's an energy there, there's a chemistry. I think it's great that you guys are developing more of like a friendship first because that's a great foundation for potential romance. And we're getting free yourself reverse. So this is saying go on this path, like open up to this path, go for it. I pull cards sometimes where I'm like, okay, you need to run for the hills. This person is deceptive or whatever. I don't see that for you. This is a safe connection. This is something fun. This is something to be explored. And so these cards are saying go for it. Let this happen naturally. There's a lot of chemistry between you guys. I think that they see you as somebody who's very attractive. And I think they like your outgoing nature. They also see you as like really pretty. They like the way that you kind of dress yourself up and the way you do your hair. Like they're definitely taking notice and how you're caring for yourself, and they see you as attractive. So I hope that that resonates with you. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys, so many questions and I love them all. Okay, so Zofia Martin, hey, promise, Nika and I were helping to receive a message about our business plan. All right, let's do it. Wow, I'm really seeing some beautiful messages about this. It looks like this is something related to healing and perhaps empowering women, maybe even releasing some type of products that are like centered around wellness and self-care. And we see that you guys are both willing to do the work. That's something that I think is amazing is you guys have really great hustle. You're very determined. You're thinking about all the details. It's all coming together. I also see this energy of it being grounded. This doesn't seem like an idea or a plan that's just like kind of random and like there's all these blanks to fill in and it's just like a pipe dream. This is saying it's realistic, it's down to earth. You guys have like different phases of this plan that you're thinking about. The one message I'm seeing for you is that you need to be very open about realistically how long it does take to build a business. Okay. So this message is saying, when you plant the seed of an orange tree, it takes 7 years for that orange tree to bear fruit. Okay, so I'm not saying your business is going to take 7 years in order to be able to, turn a profit, but it could take a couple years. It could take some time. A really good thing to do is to think about like what can you offer and what can you give and offer as much as you can for free. You want to develop that community. You want to develop that social media and the community and the mission statement and get a strong brand going first before you start offering everything. For instance, a lot of people who are doing tarot reading online, I always tell them start a channel, start your social media, your Instagram, your Facebook group, or whatever, and start offering readings for free, whether it's weekly readings or zodiac readings or pick a card readings, and just do that for like, at least 6 months and just give and give and give. And when people are writing comments, write them back and engage, do giveaways and do free readings for people so you can get some examples out there what your work is like, and just start building connections and don't ask for anything in return. Once you've built your business or your tarot channel, whatever, to a certain point where you've got a couple thousand followers or you've got a good community going, then you can offer what you have and start simple. Like I've got a basic reading and an in-depth reading, and it's you're not asking a ton of money. Like know your worth, but when you're first starting out, you want to make it very affordable and approachable. And then as your clientele grows, as your channel grows or whatever, then you can raise prices and then you can kind of start offering what you have a little bit more. And this is best because I feel like when you first start a business and you're just like, buy this for me, buy that for me, blah, 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 it's like a little bit much and intimidating. And sometimes you haven't developed that rapport yet. So here I am shouting out what you can buy for me. But, when you're first starting, I wouldn't do something like this the first week or the first month or the first 2 months that I started something. So same thing with products. It was really awesome. There was this amazing sustainable legging company that came out and they were selling leggings, kind of like this. And what they did was they said free pair of leggings, you just pay shipping. And all you have to do is follow us on social media and like sign up for our newsletter and then just pay shipping and handling, and we'll send you a pair of leggings for free. And so it was pretty awesome. They were recycled leggings, they were really great quality, and they did that for like almost a whole year. And then once they had a lot of people out there wearing their leggings and all of that, they obviously invested a lot in the company, to be able to provide that for free, that low cost of just paying for shipping and you get a free pair of leggings. And it was a great marketing strategy, and they got a huge following and like lots of community and people talking about it and telling their friends and stuff. Then they started charging for their leggings, and their leggings ended up being like $40 or $50. But funny enough, the customers that got that free pair ended up coming back and getting another pair and another pair, and they expanded their styles. And so that's a great way to start a company, is just by giving and giving and giving. So there's going to be a lot of investment. If this is a product, or this is based off of like coaching or inspiring people, or whether you're selling a product or a service, it's best in the beginning to just give. One of my favorite entrepreneurs online is Gary Vee. He explains it like jab, 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 right hook. When you're jabbing, you're giving, you're giving, you're giving, you're giving. When you're right hooking, then you're advertising a sale. So you want to jab, 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 a whole bunch in the beginning, then you can right hook with your sale. So that's the only thing I'm seeing coming out to you, is don't expect in the beginning to be making all the money. Let this have an organic growth, give it time. Make sure you're supported and you have a strong foundation or another job or something, so you can give it all the time it needs to grow. I have another job outside of Rainbow Harmony. I'm a fashion stylist, I'm a makeup artist. So this is something that I do because there's got to be some kind of energy exchange, you know what I mean? Which is why I'm able to have sales and like have good prices with this. I'm not 100% dependent on this, so that's why I'm able to like, make it approachable. And maybe as this business grows, I'll focus on this more. But I always tell people, when you're starting a business, have something else so you can let your business have an organic growth, and you can jab, 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 and offer a lot and build those relationships and let the business have an organic growth. So that's the only advice I see coming out for you guys. Other than that, you guys are fire. Like, you've got really great ideas. You're willing to do the work. You're both really gifted healers. You're willing to have that endurance. You both are empowered. You're ready for this, and I see a lot of success. So I'm excited to see what you guys go for. I think it's really awesome. Definitely keep me posted. So let's go ahead and see who's next. Just gonna clear my energy real quick with my crystal ball. Okay, Tamana. Hi, Rainbow. Can I get a card for success in my goal that I'm aiming for? I feel disappointed every day. I just wake up and I do all my best, but still. Okay, so anyone else out there feeling like this, where you've got this goal and you're like doing your best, but like nothing's changing and it's just like taking time? Well, I'm gonna take it back to that example of planting that seed. It's gonna take time for it to grow. I'm gonna go back to my fashion styling example. It took me 10 years of working for free as a fashion stylist before I got my first paycheck and my first like real job. And I felt the same way, where like I was slaying and I was working 2 jobs and I was doing my fashion stuff and building my portfolio, and I had some great opportunities, but still I was like, I want to make some money doing this. What the heck? And one thing I'm going to tell you is don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle. Your faith is definitely being tested here, and so is your endurance. We're living in this society where a lot of things are instant. You click on a page on the internet and in seconds it loads. You go and you get food, like bam, you can go to the store, there's a salad already prepared, or you get fast food or whatever, and bam, it's there. You go to a restaurant, you order, it's on your table. So many things are instant. But back in the day, it took a lot of time for like almost everything. Like if you were going to travel, back in the day from one city to another, like you're walking on foot or you're taking a horse, and it takes time. You know what I mean? If you want to grow your hair out, like from short to long, it's going to take a couple years. Like those are just random examples, but Time is kind of an illusion in a lot of ways, but I just feel like the answer to this question here is like time. You need to give it more time. And this is saying it's a career opportunity, so maybe that's the goal you have is some type of career opportunity. So I do see a message like, yes, this manifestation is going to come through. You're going to get there. This is also a really beautiful metaphor because in this card, we see this salmon that's like swimming upstream to find its mate. And by the time that the salmon finally swims all the way upstream to get it to its mate, it's beaten like red and it's raw and it's like, you know, bleeding and stuff, and it's like this intense journey. Sometimes that's what it feels like. Maybe that's what you feel like is you're swimming upstream to get to this goal, but the message for you is just keep swimming. Let's pull some more cards. This is your manifestation that's going out there. And I see some kind of synchronicity coming. There's a specific person that's going to be helping you on this path. Maybe this is also some type of love manifestation, or there's a partner or a relationship that's going to come into your life that's also going to help you align in some way. Sometimes the reason that something doesn't happen in a specific time is because you're being aligned to be at a specific place at a specific time. So, have you ever looked back at the synchronicity, like if I wasn't at this place at this time and I hadn't, you know, stubbed my toe and like turned around, I would have never like met this person or whatever. There's some kind of weird synchronicity attached to this situation. So everything is happening in divine timing. I feel a message of within 10 months, this is going to come through for you. And that might seem like a long timeline, but it's within 10 months and the timeline can shift a little bit. But I just see give it a little bit longer, a little bit more work needs to go into this. So just keep on keeping on. And how I do this with my long-term goals and plans is just one thing a day. Like, I've really been trying to grow this channel. I really want to get to 20K, and it just feels like it's taken forever, but like one thing a day, one post a day, one little, you know, comment thing a day, engaging with people, like just keep going, and I'm going to get my goal too, you know? So, and just trust the timing, trust the flow. We're getting a lot of messages today about organic growth, allowing everything in our life to grow organically, nurturing our goals and our dreams, but allowing that organic growth, you know, releasing timelines. So I hope that helps you. So you guys, I'm going to shout out again. If you have questions or you've been thinking about purchasing a reading, this is something that's not on my website. It's like kind of like a secret sale. It's just a PayPal sale. So if you want to get an in-depth reading, this is where you can ask multiple questions on different topics all in one reading. If you want to get $10 off on that, all you have to do is just enter this in to your internet address, paypal.me/rainbowharmony, and just type in this amount. It's $44. It's usually $55, so you're getting $10 off. So you can ask multiple questions on multiple topics. This is how much like my love reading usually costs, or like my one topic reading usually costs. So I think this is a great price where you can ask for multiple questions, whatever topics you want, for this price right here. So if you're interested, you can take a screenshot of this. This is the price right here. You can enter that in. You can email me your question or enter the question into the notes. If you have any, like, you need assistance purchasing through PayPal, just let me know, okay? So many good questions. Okay, Snowflake Razor, when will I graduate? So I'm getting a download that maybe you had to take some semesters off, or like there are some classes you needed to drop, and just know that a lot of times they say like, oh, it's only going to take 4 years for you to be in school, or this many years, or whatever. And a lot of times that isn't the case for everyone, because we have life. Sometimes you got a part-time job, sometimes something happens and you got to take a semester off to deal with it, or sometimes you get a really heavy load, or you have one class that's like so intense you have to drop other classes. So that's totally normal. Just keep on keeping on. Um, but yeah, I'm getting this message about, I feel like you're doing higher education. Maybe you know this. I see something about you going for masters, or you getting, going to for school for a doctor or nursing, something kind of like that. It just seems really time intensive. So I'm getting this message around 6 to 8 years. So maybe that's shocking because you're like, what? I thought I only had 2 years left. But there's a message that you might be doing higher education. So you might be in school for like a little while longer. So get comfortable. This is your life. This is your choice. This either resonates or it doesn't. But that's kind of a message I'm getting, is like maybe another 5, 6 years, maybe even up to 8 years. Like you might just continue on this. You're going to hit your stride, okay? Keep taking care of your body. Allow yourself to have fun. Keep going. This is like the Queen card. Like this is the Pentacles. A lot of money, a lot of fortune, a lot of opportunity in your future. School is very important for you, so just keep going. School's not important for everyone. I dropped out of college. Shout out to college dropouts. Woohoo! It wasn't my path, but for some people it's a really great path. For some people it's really important. Everyone is on their own path. Oh, that's so nice. Vaishnavi Manava says, "Hi Rainbow, I'd like to say that you've helped me through really tough times." Thank you so much. I started this channel when I was going through really tough times and I felt alone. And I was like, I just want to find the other people that are going through this, and I want to like share with them the messages I've been getting through the tarot. And these cards right here help me through so much. Just the positive, uplifting messages from them, learning about the cycle of life and like the changes and the seasons that we all go through, learning about the cycle of death and rebirth. Like all of these messages I learned from the tarot cards really helped me. And it also helped me to understand myself more, because when we look at the cards, we see ourself reflected back to us. The tarot is like a mirror. So I love the tarot and like the mystical connection that we can all have to it, and working with energy, and it's so fun for me. So I love it when people tell me stuff like that I've helped them through tough times, because that's literally my intention. You guys have helped me through tough times as well. Sometimes I'm having a bad day, but then I just decide, you know what, I'm gonna do like a fun pick a card reading and just, kind of do something random and be creative. And then after the reading, I'm feeling so much better. It also makes me feel really great to know that some of the worst times I've been through in my life, I can tell you guys about it and like, tell you guys what I did and how I made it through, and like give people hope. So I'm like transmuting all the crazy stuff that happened to me by telling other people. So who knows, maybe some of the worst stories, the worst things that happen to you in your life in the future, you'll be able to share that with people, that there's proof you can make it through in this life, and that there's always hope, All right, you guys, my dinner is ready, so I have to get going. But one more time, $10, you can get $10 off my in-depth reading. It's only $44. It's usually $55. It's a PayPal only sale. You won't find this on my website. Just type in this address, type in $44. You can ask whatever questions you want. I'm gonna have this available the next couple days. I might make a post about it so it's easy for you guys to like click on the link. If you need help with your order, or like you wanna know how to do PayPal or whatever, just email me. I only have a couple spots open. It's kind of like a secret sale. I just had a couple people, I just finished a bunch of personal readings this past week, so I have some spots open, so I thought I'd let you guys know. So thank you everyone for your support. This was so much fun doing these readings for you. I really appreciate you being here and participating and hanging out with me, and I hope you guys have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you're at on the planet right now. All right, you guys, I'll see you later. Peace out.